gotta look at y'all for a second, man. Y'all look good. What's up? Man, Odyssey, I am beyond honored and beyond floored to be in front of you today. You have no idea. I feel the burden of this assignment this morning. I'm humbled to be in a room with a bunch of special people, but not just special people. I'm humbled to be in the room with my family. But not just my family, I'm humbled to be in the room with my siblings. I'm humbled to be in the room with my siblings. You know, one of my favorite voices in leadership, his name is John Maxwell, and he says that, you know, before you got to tell somebody what you got to tell them, you want to qualify the conversation. So while we all feeling good off the brunch vibes and while everybody's looking good and smiling, I just want to qualify the conversation we're about to have. Because today I want to go somewhere that I usually don't go. And I want to go somewhere that most people can't handle. And I know it's a lot of very important people in the room. I know we got Dr. Book in the room. I know we got Marcus in the room. I know we got Dr. Free in the room. I know it's a lot of V.I.Ps in the room. But today, I got to treat this like the sibling group text. Y'all know the group text, how you be talking in the group text. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Unfiltered, raw. If it leaked, you might be canceled. But y'all know the group text. So I gotta treat this like the sibling group text today, if that's cool with y'all. Because today I feel the burden. I want to be your guide, not your hero. And I'm here to give you a gift that you all can unwrap and unravel for the next 5 to 10 years of your life. So today, I'm going to give you access to a side of me that I don't usually share. I'm going to speak freely, colloquially, honestly. And I didn't come all the way from LA to play around with y'all and tell y'all a bunch of stuff that you already know. So I'm going to holler at you like we on the couch chilling, if that's cool. So I know I gave you a lot, and this is just me qualifying the conversation. So, and I'm just talking to my siblings here. If that's cool with y'all, can y'all just nod your head if it's cool? All right, okay, bet. Cool, so I have a gift I want to impart, and this gift is called the V.I.P framework. The V.I.P framework, because I don't believe that you all are just very important people. I believe that you are people who prioritize values, impact, and purpose. Matter of fact, let's say it one time. Say values. Say impact. Say purpose. I don't believe you. Say values. Impact. Purpose. There we go. See, values, we're going to break down this via this framework. Values has become this aloof term that we throw around, but something that we have generational ignorance about. See, values have an order. In fact, before you know your values, you have to know your vision, because vision precedes values. See, when you don't have vision, everything moves except you. When you don't have vision, everything moves except you. Your time moves, but your money don't. See, without vision, you would disqualify yourself from opportunities because you can only see yourself through a one-dimensional lens. See, without vision, you could walk across the stage in a few weeks, and even though it's exciting and cool in the moment, nothing really changes, because without vision, it's impossible to embody education. So values are important because values inform vision. See, vision is not something that you create. Vision is something you receive. It's the revelation of the intention of your life. Without vision, something dies. Without vision, you become volatile. See, I love this word volatile because it means easily evaporating. There's another definition of volatile that says you retain data as long as your power supply is connected. So what happens when you get disconnected from your power supply? What happens when you get disconnected from your vision? What happens when you graduate at the top of your class and you move to LA to pursue music and you end up the first 8 months of being in LA unemployed? What happens when you're crying tears that could rival the ocean because you don't got any money or self-esteem in the bank account? What happens when you feel so ashamed that you don't want to be on Instagram because you don't want everybody to see you losing? What happens when all your homies is killing it? And you like, dang, why can't I catch a break? What happens when the bravado that you've crafted and built gets stripped away from you? What happens when you don't have vision? What's the vision? What are your values? What are the things about you that will never change despite your circumstance? See, I had to learn a lesson, family, because I had all the swag in the world. Y'all see it. I know I look good. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? See, I had all the swag in the world, but I ain't have enough humility. See, I had to learn how to reposition my life without resizing my potential. Because without vision, you will resize your potential and repackage your identity to fit in a space that will only yield frustration. I had to go back to emotional school and learn the 3 values that I stand on today. So for me, mine are humility, excellence, and service. That means everything that I do has to flow from a place of humility, excellence, and service. Humility, excellence, and service got to walk in the door before I do. So get clear on your values. It's more important than you think. Values are decision-making filters. Values can save you from compromising your character. It's time to get clear. Now let's move on to this I of this V.I.P framework. Y'all like that V.I.P? I thought it was kind of catchy. I appreciate it. So let's talk impact, family. Let's talk impact. Vision precedes values, but integrity precedes impact. See, that's something that Dr. Book was just talking about integrity. But see, the Latin etymology of integrity is integer, and integer means 1. And I love that because there's this call of duality here. There's this call to be whole, and then there's this call to uniformity. So that means that despite the context, if you really have integrity, that means you always got to show up as yourself despite the context. See, despite what everyone else is doing, thinking, saying, posting, TikToking about, you always have to show up as you because that is the true essence of integrity. Integrity precedes impact. See, impact is the difference you make in people. Influence is how many people you make a difference with. And income is the type of difference that you're able to make. And see, in our culture, we have believed this lie that you can't do all 3 at the same time. In our culture, we have this lie that you can't have impact, influence, and income. But I want to show you something that I figured out. I realized that, okay, if I want to have impact, influence, and income, all I have to do is package it in service. Because impact is tethered to service. So if you figure out a way to serve, then you can scale your service. And if you want to scale your service, then you get good at what you do. Because when you get good, you can't be hidden. When you get good, you can't be hidden. If you all can master being creative, charismatic, and consistent at the same time over a long period of time, you will have impact, influence, and income. Because we all know people who got transformational impact and who have transformational influence, but they ain't got no money. And we all know people who making money and are highly influential and got the width, but don't have the depth. So to master impact, influence, and income, you need creativity, charisma, and consistency. Now, the P in this V.I.P framework stands for purpose. And I want to use a heavy word today. When we talk about purpose, I believe that y'all are blessed. That's the word I want to use. You're blessed because you're born in the time period of your highest and greatest use. See, great people are born at the time that they're needed the most. You come in clutch. See, purpose is not something that we select. Purpose is something that we see and then submit to. See, I love this word submission because it means to get under. If you're sub to the mission, it means you're under the mission. So purpose is your mission and your covering. If you're walking in purpose, you're always protected. Purpose expresses itself in a place, through a role, and for a season. I want y'all to hear me on this. Purpose expresses itself in a place, through a role, and for a season. Now, have y'all heard the term grown folks business? Y'all heard that, right? Like, this is grown folks business right here. Like, let me tell y'all, so many people get stuck in a job, get stuck in a city, get stuck in a rotation of unhappiness because they've overstayed seasons and overworked roles. Y'all, grown folks business. So many people get stuck in a job, in a city, or in a rotation of unhappiness because they've overstayed seasons and overworked roles. See, purpose has to orbit around your mission. See, this is how you know you're walking in purpose, okay? So, purpose is the answer to a problem. People that don't know their purpose cause problems. So you can ask yourself, am I operating out of dysfunction or am I operating in my function? I'm gonna say it again. Okay, so purpose is the answer to a problem. People that don't know that purpose cause problems. So you can ask yourself, am I operating out of dysfunction or am I operating in my function? See, purpose gives you a quality of life that dwarfs the standard of living that comes with possessions. Purpose requires speed, but purpose is never rushed. Purpose is a verb. It requires action and actualization. Purpose requires practice because you cannot reach purpose underdeveloped. Values, impact, and purpose. Family, this is the V.I.P framework. Odyssey, because I'm in a room with my siblings, I want to leave you with this. You all are already successful. See, success is like graduating from college because it's the culmination of a bunch of days, a bunch of hardships, and a bunch of development. Success is the recognition of the process coupled with the quality of the pursuit. You didn't become successful, or you don't become successful the day that you get your diploma. You became successful the day you enrolled in college. We must not confuse this type of success, which is required of us on a daily basis, with the recognition of success that comes on one day. So Odyssey, I challenge you and I charge you to make every day your masterpiece. Be change agents and sector disruptors. Encourage one another because encouragement is spiritual stimulation. Never use old metrics to grade new seasons. Be assertive, be bold, be dominant, be courageous, be authentic, be more fruitful than brutal. Surround yourself with people who love your future more than your feelings. Always absorb inspiration and never absorb jealousy. Odyssey, I love you. I believe in you. And I'm proud of you. You are the embodiment of prayers and tears and granted opportunity. Everyone is in their own time zone of success. So learn to admire and not desire. You don't need comfort to grow. Always choose service over status and take care of the things inside of you. Your heart, mind, soul, spirit, will, and emotions before you take care of the things outside of you. Remember that success void of humility is meaningless. May the gap of who you are and who you continue to be converge. May the gap of who you are and who you're called to be continue to converge. May you have the wisdom to do the thing you were put on this earth to do and serve the people you were called to serve. Odyssey, I love you and congratulations. And if anyone messes with you, you can call your big bro because we all siblings. Thank you.